Hello folks, welcome to the canal John Jose. Today we're going to give you an idea how to replace the rear wiper blade with arm. Sometimes these dry out and they break and they're really inexpensive to replace. So today we're going to show you how you can replace this structure. And this blade is about 10 inches long, so you won't find it in AutoZone. So you pretty much have to go online and buy it. And it's about the same price on buying just the blade than buying the whole structure. And we're going to leave the link below so you can actually buy it if you need to. So this is for a 2016 to 2022 Chevy Spark. And with that said, let's start. So to change the rear wiper blade or wiper, we're going to replace the whole structure, which is cheaper. You're going to have to remove this plastic, and there's a 1/2 inch nut in there that we have to remove to get this whole structure out, because it's easier and faster if you replace the whole unit, because it's actually is less expensive and you're going to have a brand new unit. So now that you take the 1/2 inch nut away, you're gonna have to lift the wiper blade and then loosen it and pull it away, because there's some gears here that guide into this. So don't try to swing it up and down. Just pull it away and then slide it away. So here we have the AC Delco made by GM, and here's a part number. And all this is just the blade. This is not the whole structure with the arm. So this was about this is about 10 inches long, and you're not gonna find it in the AutoZone. So if you go try to go AutoZone and buy just the wiper blade, you're not gonna find it there. You're gonna have to go to Amazon or online to buy it. And this costs just the blade, which is this from AC Delco, cost as much as this whole unit that we bought here. So this is about $24. You buy the whole thing, and in AC Delco they'll just sell you just the wiper blade for that much. So we went and bought this, and we're going to explain why we bought the whole thing. So the reason we're replacing the whole blade is because the color, and with time this is going to dry up the plastic, and we're going to show you that it broke off right here at the end. It broke off, so we are going to replace this whole thing, because with time, like anything else, plastic dries up and it might break. So if you replace just the blade, and then with time this one breaks off, then you now got to replace that arm. So why not replacing the whole thing from beginning, so that way you got uniform color and it's all solid and not dried out. Set it, guide it, and then before you start pushing in, you guide it to be horizontal, and then you present it, hold it, you get your 1/2 inch nut, tightening it by hand, and then before you start tightening it with your tools, look at what the angle is. Good, because for one thing is that you don't want to tighten it right there. You want to be able to have it horizontal, so when it works, it gives a full stroke, and it comes back to its original place. That's where it needs to stop. So now that we have that, we put the nut and we tighten it. So now that you got your wiper blade in there and you're about to tighten it, one thing that we want to say is that don't move it around too much. Don't over tighten it. And then be careful if you're using your tools not to move this area too much, or be careful with the glass, because you might break the glass if you don't be careful. So you don't want to spend extra money or get into a deeper problem just because you're trying to do something good, and then you end up with a broken glass. So be careful when you're working on this area, because this comes from the inside out, and there's a gasket around here, and you might be breaking the glass if you're not careful. So now that you have tightened the nut, now you can lift the arm and make sure that it's all solid. So now that we have everything on place, we can put our plastic that covers this area so everything looks uniform. And this is how simple it is to replace a rear window wiper on a Spark. So we just bought that part, and we removed the old one, we installed a new one. And for this kind of job, if you take it to a shop, they're going to charge you from 50 bucks and above. So you don't want to spend that much money. So you just go online, buy the right part, You take it off yourself, you put it on, and you save a lot of money, and you start learning more about your car. Well, folks, hopefully this video is useful and helpful on how to replace the rear wiper blade with the arm on the 2016 to 2022 Chevy Spark. And these dry out, and if the wiper blade went out, you can just buy the whole thing for the same price as just for the little wiper blade. And you won't find this in AutoZone, so you're gonna have to go into Amazon or one of those stores, online stores, to buy it. And we're gonna leave the link below here so you can see how you can get this from online, so you can replace it yourself and you don't have to take it to shops, because sometimes they charge you a lot of money for a simple replacement that you can do at home yourself. So with that said, folks, for friends who are watching our video and haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. If you like a video, give us thumbs up, share it, and we'll see you soon with more videos here in el canal, El Chano Jose.